Hello everyone, welcome to my channel. Please subscribe and keep watching more details. Bold and the Beautiful Early Edition spoilers. Steffy gets payback. Bold and the Beautiful Early Weekly spoilers find Steffy Forrester getting her revenge during the week of September 16 to 20, 2024 on B&B. Check out the latest spoilers for the CBS soap opera. B&B Weekly Spoiler Promise. Steffy Forrester finds the perfect way to get revenge on her greatest enemy, Hope Logan. Recently, Hope pushed Steffy too far when she kissed her husband, John Finnegan. Now, Steffy's determined to put Hope in her place, and soon, she does just that. This week, she stuns Hope with shocking news about her fashion line, Hope for the Future. Steffy's been threatening to shut it down for a while. It's not performing well enough on Bold and the Beautiful, and she even has the Forrester Creations board members on her side, and she could very well make the decision to get rid of it. However, Steffy Forrester, Jacqueline McSinswood, is willing to give Hope Logan, Annika Noel, one last chance to save HFTF because she's giving her a new challenge. However, it will be difficult, if not impossible, for Hope to pull it off. In order for her to keep HFTF, she must never hit on John Finnegan, Tanner Novlin, again. But that might be a promise she can't make. Meanwhile, Brooke Logan, Catherine Kelly Lang, confides in Finn. She thinks Steffy will try to ruin Hope's life. Indeed, she could be right. Later, on Bold and the Beautiful, Brooke faces off with Taylor Hayes, Rebecca Buddick. Additionally, Taylor and her ex-husband, Ridge Forrester, Thorsten Kaye, reflect on their past together. Then, Taylor admits to Ridge that he's the love of her life and always will be. No doubt, this could cause problems for Ridge and Brooke. The love triangle between Taylor and Ridge has been going on for decades on B&B, and it looks like it's still going strong. Now, Taylor's latest return may threaten Brooke and Ridge's happily ever after once again. Also, on Bold and the Beautiful, Taylor catches up with Eric Forrester, John McCook. Elsewhere, Katie Logan, Heather Tom, tries to get Dollar Bill Spencer, Don Diamond, and Will Spencer, Crew Morrow, to get past their issues. Plus, Captain Deuce Stevens, Tom Arnold, makes another appearance. This time, at Finn's office. Undoubtedly, it will be comical to say the least. B&B Weekly spoilers promise tons of drama. Tune in daily to see if Steffy Forrester crushes Hope's dreams on the CBS Sudser. For weeks, fans of the Bold and the Beautiful have been gripped by the escalating tension simmering beneath the polished surface of Forrester Creations. Secrets, betrayals, and simmering rivalries are as familiar as couture gowns on the show's illustrious catwalk. And now, as the latest spoilers indicate, Steffy Forrester is on the verge of exacting a powerful payback that could upend the lives of her loved ones and rivals alike. The catalyst, a betrayal too far. Steffy, played by the fierce and fearless Jacqueline McSinswood, has been no stranger to drama. However, even the most resilient characters have a breaking point, and Steffy's patience has been tested by recent betrayals. Finn's lapse in judgment and Leia's calculated move behind Steffy's back were the sparks that ignited a fire in her. It started with Finn's enigmatic interactions with Sheila Carter. The reappearance of the notorious Sheila, who lurks at the edges of the Forrester family like a shadow, brought an unsettling wave of mistrust. Despite Finn's protests that he only engaged with Sheila to protect Steffy and the kids, Steffy saw it as an unforgivable breach of trust. Then there was Leia, a newcomer with a cunning smile and eyes set on disrupting Steffy's tightly held world. Leia's whispers of intrigue led to a business blunder that embarrassed Forrester Creations, leaving Steffy seething and ready for action. The plan unfolds. Steffy has always been a formidable force, capable of blending raw emotion with icy strategic planning. This time, she meticulously lays out her plans in secret, enlisting only those she can trust implicitly. Her brother, Thomas, who has walked the line between darkness and redemption himself, becomes her first confidant. Thomas listens intently as Steffy spells out her strategy, a glint of familiar determination sparking in his eyes. "We've given too much," Steffy says, her voice a mix of steel and fire. "It's time we take back control." With Thomas on her side, Steffy sets her sights on reclaiming her life and dignity. The first step? Undermining Lia's position at Forrester Creations. Using her deep understanding of the company's power plays, Steffy expertly navigates her way into the boardroom, revealing a series of damning emails that link Lia to a competitor. The room falls silent as the weight of Steffy's revelations sinks in, and Lia's confident smile begins to waver. "Care to explain, Lia?" Steffy's tone is calm, almost clinical, but her eyes blaze with the thrill of victory. Finn faces the consequences. While the boardroom takes a collective gasp at Lia's unmasking, Finn faces a different kind of reckoning. In their sleek Malibu home, where memories of happier days are captured in photos and the soft lilt of laughter that once filled the halls, Steffy confronts him. "I trusted you, Finn," she says, her voice trembling with a mixture of pain and defiance. "I built this life for us, and you let her slither back in." Finn looks at Steffy, eyes wide with regret. "I never meant for this to happen. I was trying to protect you." "But at what cost?" Steffy retorts. The silence that follows is sharp enough to cut, filled with unspoken words and shattered dreams. Allies and enemies. As news of Steffy's moves spreads through the tightly knit community, alliances begin to shift. Ridge Forrester, Steffy's stalwart father, gives a rare nod of approval to his daughter's fierce stand. Brooke Logan, ever the voice of caution, warns Steffy not to let her anger cloud her judgment. "Sometimes revenge doesn't just burn them," Brooke says with a knowing glance. "It burns you too." But Steffy, driven by a sense of betrayal and a desire to reclaim her narrative, refuses to back down. Even Hope Logan, who has shared a history of animosity and tentative peace with Steffy, finds herself torn between admiration for Steffy's boldness and concern for the family's unity. Meanwhile, Lia isn't content to fade into the background. Steffy's move has awakened Lia's own hunger for power, and she begins to rally support from unexpected corners, including old allies Steffy thought were loyal. The boardroom battle is far from over, and with Lia plotting her next move, Steffy knows she must stay 2 steps ahead. A moment of reflection. As the storm she set in motion swirls around her, Steffy steals a moment for herself. She stands on the terrace of her home, the Los Angeles skyline twinkling in the distance. The city lights are a mirror of the life she's fought so hard for, glittering, yet always at risk of being eclipsed by shadows. A sudden breeze rustles the wind chimes, their soft song soothing her turbulent thoughts. Despite the hard exterior she wears, Steffy's heart aches for the life she once dreamed of, a simple one, filled with love untainted by betrayals. Yet, she knows that in the world she inhabits, survival requires more than just dreams. It demands resilience, strategy, and sometimes, cold retaliation. The payback's price. By the week's end, Steffy's power play will have repercussions that ripple through every aspect of her life. Finn, devastated by the breach that stands between them, will have to decide how far he'll go to prove his loyalty and win back her trust. Lia, cornered but not defeated, will unleash her counterattack with all the cunning she possesses, setting the stage for a battle that promises to redefine power dynamics at Forrester Creations. Steffy's fierce fight for payback could restore the balance she craves, or it could spark a war that pulls everyone into its orbit. One thing is certain: in the world of the bold and the beautiful, nothing comes without a price. And as Steffy prepares to meet whatever comes next, she knows that while revenge may taste sweet, it is never without its bitter edge. As the credits roll, viewers will be left wondering, will Steffy's fire lead her to victory, or will it be the flame that consumes her?